In the top left side, we have ourselves a blue Protoss player fighting for the Dragon Phoenix Gamers. It is Zest. On the bottom right side, another Protoss, another Dragon Phoenix Gamers man. He is Hero. Pretty cool PvP to see, I would say, right now. I probably need to up this a little bit here again. There we go. Alright. Up the in-game a little bit. I think that is necessary. This is a very cool PvP. That is, you know what, I'm kind of stoked for it to see, because both these Protoss have been absolutely wrecking it recently, right? And it's a little bit of a question on my mind now. Like, well, is Hero better than Zest, or is Zest better than Hero? Are Hero and Zest both kind of around the same skill level as all the other, well, as Trap, that's the player I was thinking about. I was like, oh my god, why can't I think of his name? But it's Trap. I mean, it seems that way, right? They're taking so many great series. Pretty much anyone the Hero runs into, he either defeats or has a really good showing against. Pretty much the same for Zest. Zest, the player, also known for his... well, Zest and Hero, actually. Kind of both known for their micro and control. Which makes it pretty interesting as well. A Zealot been made by Hero here, interesting. As well as for Zest, they both don't want to be pylon blocked, I suppose. Or at least if they are, they want to have a tool to deal with it efficiently. And if the Zealot ain't there, you know, it's going to be a lot easier to get something there. It's going to be a lot more tempting. Zest actually sending everything across the map, though. No intention of making that expansion happen so far. He's making a Phoenix as well. Both of them making Phoenix. Both of them realizing, oh, you know what? This might be something here. And Zest kind of backs out of there. Alright, so... that just looks like an incredibly late Nexus for Zest now, in comparison, because of this, this pylon over here. Phoenix won't be able to pick anything up and take it down right now, of course, so this has to kind of sit by. Gotta be careful, though. A Phoenix and a Stalker shot could be enough to shut this down, of course. Enough defense already set up there for Hero, it would appear. That Zest shouldn't be able to get anything done right now. It's a little bit tricky because he can shoot at the buildings from a distance, so maybe that's just what he's gonna do for a little moment. But, I mean, there's a shield battery there. What are you gonna do, you know? What are you gonna do? Oracle comes into the main base unexpected for Zest. And that's a nasty way to lose, but... that is a very efficient way to win. That's for sure. 10 workers just like that. Handled with not that much care. They all had the fragile sticker, but Hero didn't seem to care that much. Gives a 7 worker lead to Hero now, and that is on right about the 4-minute mark. Just massive, absolutely massive. In fact, he's getting way up there now. I'm not sure if Zest is still producing probes at the moment. Maybe he's just getting ready for some sort of an... no, okay, there he is. He's back to the probe production. Had a little moment there. And again, when you're already... what was it? 7 workers behind, you know? Not making workers for a little bit. Now you're 11 workers behind. That happens quickly. Stargate has to be dealt with by Hero here. May want to consider keeping it in for a little bit longer. Zest comes in with 20 army supply strong. Hero not that far apart when it started, but his unit's quite far away. Removed from the fight, and took him a little bit to get there. Oh, they are here. They did lose quite a bit of friends, trading inefficiently. Actually, only lost... Oh, no, he did lose 3 Stalkers and a Phoenix. Yeah. Yeah. Overall resources lost that pretty equal still, but, I mean... Definitely some army advantage here for Zest. 26 versus 14. Going up to 18 now. Shield batteries are available for heroes, so a lot of stuff can happen. But that Void Ray is just shooting away for free from Zest, and it's going to have prismatic alignment pretty soon again. It already has it available. There we go. That should force these Stalkers in a very awkward position once again. Shield battery overcharge. Tool unavailable for Zest, though. Is that going to be enough to make this fight go into Hero's favor? I don't see it happening. Not just quite yet. More Void Ray powers shooting down whatever they can. Probes are being pulled now as well. Hero still with a significant probe lead, so as long as he holds on here, without losing, well, more than 10 workers, he should be okay. Even without, I mean, Hero does have the Immortal coming up. It's going to help out a bunch against the Stalkers at least, and then the Stalkers of Hero are going to be freed up to deal with the Void Ray. I have that Immortal at a reasonable place where he can still migrate backwards as well. Gotta be careful with those things. Blink has finished up as well for Hero. It looks like he will be able to just bust on through here. Full shield batteries out of energy, and well, to be fair, Zest did manage to squeeze out as many probes as he could, as he already saw this attack kind of collapsing on its own. So worker count pretty similar right now, but army advantage, I would still give it to Hero because he does have that robo facility. Just working on getting more and more units out. He's already got the Blink upgrade as well, of course. Twilight Council, not even finished yet for Zest. He's just made a ton of Void Rays and Phoenix and didn't really spend his gas elsewhere. Little adepts. Let's see if they can get a lot of work done here. Looks like, you know, the micro is good. Definitely getting value here. Is it value at the right time? 6 workers, not bad at all. A little bit of a similar story as we had just a few moments ago, but now Zest in the worker lead, trying to defend. He's got 1 single shield battery, but look at how quickly that goes down with the help of the Immortal. Stalker's Blink on top. A much bigger advantage now available for Hero here, as he just perforates his way through. And most likely is just going to take this game here. The probe's not going to be enough on their own. GG is cold, and yeah, Hero takes game number 1. Bottom right side. Already moving a probe across the map. So is his opponent, though. The blue Protoss from Dragon Phoenix Gamers. It is Zest. Top left side. The older man that's now, in a way, the newcomer to the Dragon Phoenix Gamers. It is Hero. The old guard versus the replacing guard. The young lad who might be older than Zest. Probably is, because Hero's already done his military service, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, well, we're gonna have some fireworks in this one. 2 gateways right at the front door of Hero being built by nobody else but Zest, so gotta be a little bit careful here. Hero coming in sees that there's something missing at the ramp area. These maps with the ramps on the natural base kind of allow for a safer way to expand, of course, for the Protoss. It allows a lot of PvP to go into the 2 base a lot smoother than it would otherwise. So yeah, Zest kind of making advantage of this moment here, perhaps. knowing that there will be a very big ramp. But, you know what, that wall is still going to be a vulnerable place of attack. Problem with that ramp is that you don't have vision. If he has that probe up there, if he gets a pylon out or something, that could be fantastic. Should be able to start making stocks and start shooting from the low ground as well as from up here to whatever he needs. Oh, look at that. What a play. 2 pylons being built. Is that probe stuck as well? No, okay, no. Oh, the red probe was. Alright, that is pretty fun. Come on, target the right one. Ooh, there we are. Zest, not the cleanest micro there. Could have maybe had it a bit better. Now it's gonna have 3 zealots versus the 1 though. But there's the stalker in the way with a shield battery as well. Yeah, that shield battery, that's gonna be problems. The probe trying to get in. Wondering if he was trying to build a pylon there behind the zealot once again. Ooh, he's gonna lose it. Yes, he is. I'm just not sure if this is gonna work anymore, guys. Shield battery's out though. Now it's gonna be 2 stalkers from Zest versus 3 stalkers with a shield battery from Hero. Yeah. Yeah, I think Hero's just gonna kind of roll this right now. Stalker advantages this early in the game. Especially if you have your gateways across the map, right? That is, yeah, that's GG. Wow, Hero. Clean scout, clean cold reaction. Knew what to do. And made it happen. Both going for the double gate, playing it safe. No 1 gate expansions going along here. With the open area, that is going to be tricky. Especially with how aggressive Zest is being, right? I wouldn't want to do it right now, being Hero. Did put his gateway on the low ground, actually. That is interesting. Didn't even really register for me for a little bit there, but that is interesting. Huh. Why would you put your gateway there? Is it to mess up AI if he does get attacked here? So it auto-attacks that? Is it for a shorter walk distance? Is it for vision in case of cannons? No. Right? Well, whatever the reason. Some PvP nerd might know. Some better PvP nerd might know. Like, there's no way that's a mistake, right? That is done on purpose with an intention of accomplishing something that I'm not smart to figure out what it could be. Is this life? Yes, it is. Miracle 10%. There we go. I just proved it to you. I think. I hope. Otherwise, you know what? I'd be very impressed. Anyway. 2 stalkers for each. They are checking, looking around, lurking in the shadows, these 2 probes. As well as the 2 stalkers on the bottom right do not want to get proxied this time around. Both of these players have the pylon on the outskirts, but mostly there just to see for flying units flying over. Trying to gain access into these main bases over here. The probe does find this pylon, and Zest a little bit less proactive with his scouting here. It's not gonna find that pylon of Hero. To be fair, he is scouting with his stalkers, so you know you don't want to be caught out of position too much with them. Feels a little bit less horrendous to lose 1 probe rather than you know 4 stalkers this early in the game. Link upgrades comes for Zest as Hero has been once again going for the facility. The facility. Warp Prism first. There's going to be some sort of micro available, of course, that way. It's going to be helpful if he's pushing himself on top of that ramp over here. Or onto the high ground, he could just utilize that Warp Prism, of course. He scouted that pylon before as well, so it looks like, yeah, it's just going to start taking that down. But with this blink upgrade, about to finish up for Zest. He is coming in as well across the map. Wants to get some damage done there, I suppose, before the attack of Hero arrives. Or maybe just force a recall, right? That could happen as well. Well, whatever happens, this is an awkward situation. There we go. Okay, there is the recall. Well done already by Zest. He was behind in the overall army supply and manages to find a way to prevent this fight from ever attacking him, even though it was already on his front porch. Very well done. 2 Stalkers for Hero. Panic! Can't outrun the Blink Micro when you don't have a Blink yourself. Tries to desperately get that War Prism. Killing that War Prism would put an absolute stop to this advance from Hero. But Zest is struggling to get it to actually connect here. Hero being quite careful now not to let it go out in front of those Stalkers anymore, I imagine. There we go, doing a good job with the pickup micro as well as the Blink Micro. But those Stalkers, look at how many of them are just stuck behind the Sentry Stalkers here. Ooh, a good blink forward to grab that War Prism. The Concave versus the Convex. Not helping Hero out this time around enough. There you have it. GG already being called. Interesting little series here. Very aggressive, very quick. Lightning round. But, yeah. That is a 2-1. A 2-1. Low ground attempt wall off here for Hero. An interesting choice. A very interesting choice. Only a single gateway as well, so he is gonna just fully commit onto the Nexus. Is that the right call? I mean, we've all seen how aggressive these two players are being right now, and it doesn't look like Zest is gonna calm this down at any point in time. His second probe moving across the map as well. I am imagining that's gonna be for a pylon over there. If not for a warp in point, it might be for a... It could even be for a robo in that location. Or a Stargate, perhaps, as well. Could be anything. Could be anything. We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, walking into the base of Heroes, seeing not much except for that Nexus here. A late Cybercore. Only one gateway. Not a lot of production. It's got to be feeling good for him. He's definitely got himself a shot right now. Stargate will be his choice of tech in the middle. No one casting the finals with you? No. I'm doing a solo cast. Don't sweat it, Kenny. Hope you don't mind. Hope you don't mind. Right, shield batteries absolutely crucial right now, of course. Needs to get them. Shield battery in the main base could be quite useful as well, but not quite there. Oh, hitting my microphone. Can burst his way through the front door here if he really wants to. Is that going to be a re-wall of... Wow, okay, but no, the shades get through. A flurry of just absolute button mashing there from both players trying to avoid this situation from happening. But Zest, he does manage to make it happen. As the Adepts are here, the Oracle is as well. The Stalker, no real opportunity. Doesn't know what to shoot. It's too much. That's too much. 10 workers go down. Very well done by Zest. Grabs himself a Nexus behind this as well. Is that all he is going to try achieve in this situation here? We'll see. Not that aggressive, of course, if you are gonna follow up with a Nexus. Another Oracle is coming in, though. Could be a lot more damage later down the line. Oh, look at this. These probes very far away from that shield battery as well. He may spend all his money for the shield battery at the front. Now these Oracles, they are punishing that decision quite heavily so. A very cool way to make this happen, actually, when you think about it, right? Just to go for that Stargate and then the Oracles for the harassment. Just get a ton of probe kills. A very smart play from Zest. Because if you're a hero in that situation, you know your opponent is going one base. You know he's taking his time making a nexus. There's something coming in. There's something going to try and take you down. You're not quite sure what. You're not quite sure when. But it's going to happen. And it's going to most likely arrive at your front door. So yeah, here we're getting the worst part of that trade. The worst part of the overall attempt of starting build-ups there. Look at this. Even more damage. Man. Down to 17 workers. He's down to 17 workers. 16. It's ridiculous. Just needs to hold on here in his own base. He's got probes. He's got probes to spare, that's for sure. Shield battery is there as well. Overcharge not gonna come into effect because it's just targeted down, but I mean, it's just way too many Stalkers to deal with. Zest takes game number 4 as well. Top right side, there is a blue Protoss player making a comeback happen. 2 points to 2 points right now. Will he get a reversal sweep? Comes down to this game. Dragon Phoenix Gamers. Zest. Bottom left side, the red Protoss. His potential replacements, or, well, kind of, it feels like his replacement, right? I don't know if the Dragon Phoenix Gamers intended it for it to be that way. But, well, he's a team member of Zest now. Before Zest is gonna go off to military duties, it is Hero. Well, well, well. I bet he's just looking for proxies, guys. I'm sure he would never proxy himself, right? That's, no. No. Alright, Zest looking. It's like, where are you gonna put that second pylon down? Where is it? Where's your second pylon, my friend? He's not looking incredibly much around. Maybe he was looking at the probes, whether or not one of them would be leaving here. Yeah, takes another look. Alright. It is, to be fair, only a pylon being put in that corner. So it might just be to throw Zest off a little bit here. Make him feel uneasy. Make him suspect something's going to be coming in as a proxy, and then just never really make anything happen with the proxy. Seen it before. To be fair, that means Zest also has seen it before. More times than we have, most likely. There's the Twilight Council. Oh! Are you thinking what I'm thinking? You think he's gonna go back to that pylon right now and start making a dark shrine once he's there? That'd be something. It might be the one use of this pylon still that I could see, but how does he know? How does he know? Wow! Intercepted! This is why you don't chase workers nilly-willy across the map for half the map, guys. That is a... wow. Zest, how often do you see that? Fantastic. Comes in, takes out a free Stalker here. He's going to try to just trade for another one. There we go. I'd be fine with this. 2 Stalkers for the price of 2. Or 3 if he keeps going here. Kind of messing up the trade a little bit. Waiting for his reinforcements. Want to adapt into the main base of Zest, though. That is a problem. Deb trying to wiggle his way out of the surround. 3 Stalkers in the main base of Hero, though. That is a problem also. As this game is starting to get a little bit ridiculous right now. 5 probes going down for Zest as Hero's losing Stalkers here and there. He's close to the Stalker count, though. He's close enough. Should be alright. Hero just had more gateways. He had an extra, a fourth one now finished up as well. So that kind of just provided him with that slight increase in production, which he desperately needed at that moment in time. Gonna follow it up with a Blink attack off of the 4 gates. Blink not entirely done yet for Hero, but it's closer to being done than the one for Zest, who's now stuck on top of that ramp, waiting for his shield battery to finish up as he's seeing his Nexus being burned to the ground by his ever so feared opponent, the Red Protoss. This is how you get nations to hate one another for all eternity. Look at them taunting them. Haha, we killed your Nexus. Oh, that is an aggressive blink forwards. I don't know if that was the right call to make here for Hero. He's gonna lose a lot of them. Then again, he killed the Nexus, so does he really care? Does he really care? He did the damage he came in to do. He's got a probe outside. He can make his own Nexus right now if he really wants to. Goes for the Robo facility first. Alright, I mean, that's fine. That's fine. Excuse me. Alright, so are we going to see Zest recommit to his Nexus here? I'll have to wait and see. Yeah, man. Oh, that is so unfortunate. Imagine if he had done that trade without losing all those Stalkers and just went home. Right? He just went home. He started up his own Nexus. Still had all those Stalkers available. Because he's lost 8-3 so far. To be fair, it's been Zest doing well with his... you know, running across the map, finding one loose Stalker somewhere and taking that down as well. But still. Okay, Hero finds a way to prevent Zest from attacking then and there. Smart little play moving in and forcing once again the recall. Players are getting really good at forcing recalls, especially in PvP. They seem to understand incredibly well how to avoid the Protoss from coming in at moments where they would normally just kill you, right, if you don't. Really cool to see this ever-growing box of knowledge of StarCraft 2. Are those two adepts? Yes, they are. Oh my, oh my. Oh my, oh my. Doesn't have a recall now, does he? He's gonna lose probes. He's gonna lose quite a couple of them if those Stalkers... Nah, that was a good blink. That was a really good blink. Losing 5 probes. Good bunch of mining time as well, though, to be fair. Let's take a look at the overall income advantage here. Yeah, wow. It's a big red spike there, just for a brief moment, but... sometimes that's enough. That's going to be that one extra Stalker you need. That's going to be that extra Immortal suddenly coming out. Oh, please tell me. No. Oh. It's in the main base. It's in the main base, this Dark Shrine that Hero is making. Coming in with a attack, maybe hoping to preoccupy Zest. Not let him have an opportunity to scout this, but Zest already scouting it. Ooh, was he trying to get the blink from... He was baiting the blink from Zest, wasn't he? I think he was. Scary tactics here being utilized. Moving forward with just 2 Stalkers, then blinking away, so he would blink on top of you. That's when you have that firepower from the Immortal there, and, you know, Zest won't be able to blink on top of the Immortal or away from the Immortal. Oh, that would have been something. Zest too good, though. Won't let that happen. There we are. Gets rid of the pylon. The pylon that provided me with 1,000 questions in my mind, at least, at the start of the game. So the Robo facility for Zest also finishes up. We already have the Robo Bay in production here for Hero. Could be a good moment to catch up, though, in tech for Zest. If he throws that down as quickly. Yeah, there we go. That is pretty good. That is pretty good. Of course, the third base, definitely quite an advantage as well to have. Hero trying to obtain that one. But again, Zest not that far behind. And we're in a very peculiar little moment in the game. Both players trying to get their upgrades going. Trying to get themselves up in the right place in time. We'll see. Disruptors coming through as well. Second robo being added for Hero. Where is that thing? Is that the third base? Oh, it's over here. It's right there. Oh my, well, it's right in front of me. Who could have known? Okay, Hero having some good eyes on the army movement of Zest. Also sees a good deal about the army composition that Zest is running with. Causing Zest to have a little bit of cold feet, I suppose. Cannon at the front. Oh, the Dark Shrine never even was made. Are these recorded games? No, Nikki, they are not recorded games. I can prove that as well. Look at this. There's the replay overview. There would be a replay bar there if this was a replay. You see? You see this right here? Hero, Zest. Bam. Oh, I love being right. Okay. What was hoping over there? No, there's an explanation on the thingamajig. He has due sell tomorrow, guys. That's why he wants to focus on that. It makes sense. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, that Warp Prism goes down. My words are proof enough? I don't know. I don't feel like words should ever be proof enough for anything. Except for, you know, with your wife or something. Or your family. Or your husband, depending on if you have a wife or husband. Or you don't have any of those. I mean, it should be your dog or cat. Who knows? You can trust those. Girlfriend, boyfriend, yeah, those are two things as well. There you go. It's an interesting moment, isn't it? I mean, Zealots over here, chasing each other. Oh my god, what did I just miss? That's a whole lot of that's a whole lot of stalkers suddenly floating upwards. My dear lord. Alright, well, I'm just gonna sit here and I'm just gonna freak out about disruptor shots when they're gonna hit. Ooh, yeah. Hitting it. Oh, immortals. Splink. Ooh. Man, okay, I think Hero's got it. I think Hero's got it. Yes, there are zealots on his fourth base, but it doesn't matter. GG is called. Well played. Hero takes the reins, takes control of the series once again, and will be able to navigate him to the 5th victory. The ever so most important one is always that 5th victory in, well, the 3rd victory, I suppose, in a best of 5. Or the victory over the 5th match. There we go. Aha!